Kamala Harris had the balls. She did it. Look at this joyous photo. What a beautiful thing. What a great thing. Been pro-veteran his entire life. In 2008, this guy is a warrior for the American people. All right, another bit of an emergency broadcast here, or recording. I recorded nothing this weekend for Tim Walz to be selected as VP. I honestly didn't think that the DNC or Kamala Harris had the balls to do it. They did. And I won't lie, I was a Bashiro, bro. But I'm now a Walz warrior. Walz warrior. I want to go to his Wikipedia. I want to talk a little bit about why I'm a Walz warrior now. Couple good things. He served in the military, Army National Guard, but I still the military for 24 years, which is really good. That's pretty good in terms of him being a military vet and whatnot. Ran for Congress in 2006, won, and then just did it for 10 years. Really good. He was on a couple different committees: the House Agricultural Committee, Committee of Veterans Affairs, Armed Services Committee. In his first week as a legislator, Walz corresponded a bill to raise the minimum wage, voted for stem cell research, and voted to allow Medicare to negotiate pharmaceutical prices. In 2008, this guy is a warrior for the American people. Now, he won governorship in Minnesota in 2018, and then in 2022 he won re-election. So much for the he let Minnesota burn. Minnesota wanted him back. So that narrative didn't really go through, but it was a pretty good win, 52.3 to 44.6, I have to say. He took a strong stance on the murder of George Floyd and the corresponding protests. Yeah, he pretty immediately called a special session for the legislature to pass some police reform. The first one failed, the second one did succeed. They put a ban on chokeholds. It's getting bright. Put a ban on chokeholds if the officers aren't at great risk. Banned old warrior training program. Required training for police officers to deal with people like with autism and things of that nature, and mental health crisis to de-escalate a situation, which is great. We love when our police officers are adequately trained and they don't just shoot motherfuckers just for no reason. Created the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, which is great. We love that. We love holding our government officials accountable. Well, not officials, just police accountable. We love that. Signed Minnesota up to the National Popular Vote Interstate Compact because we fucking love democracy in this household. This is a pro-democracy house. And boy, is Tim Walz pro-democracy. Look at this right here. Look at this. You ready? So, in session from January to May 2023 was the first time that the Democratic Farmer Labor Party controlled Minnesota. It passed several major reforms to Minnesota law, include requiring paid leave, banning non-compete agreements, cannabis legalization, increased spending on infrastructure and environmental issues, tax modification, codifying abortion rights, universal free school meals, and the universal background checks. God bless Tim Walz. Wow, what a warrior for the American people. What a warrior. Opposed kind of the bailouts of taxpayer money to giant corporations. He opposes merit pay for teachers. He is pro-gun, and the NRA did like him at the time. He just wants universal background checks and red flag laws, which I feel like is pretty, I'm going to use the Republican word here, common sense. Why do we want lunatics to have a gun? People that commit violent crime against others should have a gun? I don't think so. But otherwise, I don't care if you have a gun. In 2023, he banned captive audience meetings and non-compete clauses, mandated sick leave for employees, protected construction workers from wage theft. He has a really good stance on Israel Hamas. I'm actually pretty happy about it. He has a sympathetic view to the protesters. He calls it a humanitarian crisis, which is I'll respect that. Um, he said that Israel has the right to defend itself, which, if you are a nation, you do have that right. But Palestinian civilians are caught in this, and it has to end. You goddamn right it does. Veterans issues. Been pro-veteran his entire life in government. He's better than Donald Trump on this and J.D. Vance on it. Take it to the bank. He's better on it than they are. And he's pro-LGBTQ through and through. He's supported trans people through and through. I'm happy about it. There's some good memes on Twitter. I'm not calling it X because it's not X. This is one of my favorites right here. Democratic Governor Tim Walz signing a bill guaranteeing all children get to eat. Republican Sarah Huckabee Sanders signing a bill forcing children to work at the Hogdy Knuckler factory. Both parties are not the same. Look at the joy. Look at this joyous photo. What a beautiful thing. What a great thing. They are happy adults. These kids hate everything happening. Look at this. What is this? Why are you so happy? No. This is joy. Look at this joy. Great. Great. I love it. I love it. Of it happening too. Look at this. Look at this joyous thing. Look how happy those kids are. Look at that. Fist bumping them. Getting a hug. Beautiful. God, it's beautiful. You love it. Republicans could never give a shit about children like this. They could never. Yeah, I want to move over to an election map. I do want to talk about what I think will happen now. I'm going to characterize all the safe states. All right. I think Democrats are going to get Nevada. They're going to get Michigan. And I think we can get the Rust Belt now. I think we'll probably lose Arizona because of on the issue of immigration. I think Republicans are going to go all out and try to get Arizona, and they probably will. They're not going to get New Mexico. And if we lose Nevada, we still win. Don't even need Georgia yet. We might lose Arizona on the issue of immigration because Tim Walz and Kamala Harris are pro-immigration. People fucking hate Latin people for some goddamn reason in this country. We might sneak Georgia. Oh, we really might. We really might. I have faith we might be able to keep Georgia. Because it's a good old vibes ticket. And Georgia loves some vibes. I do have faith that we're going to win now. I feel pretty safe. I don't think we lose any voters. Like turnout issues. I think if we had Shapiro, we would have had turnout issues. I don't think we have turnout issues. Republicans already hate Democrats, so I don't give a shit if they're mad or not. I just need Dems to be happy. And they did it. Kamala Harris had the balls. She did it. She did it. She picked radical Marxist, communist, socialist Tim Walz. I'm happy. Tim Walz is our guy. We're Walz warriors now. God bless Tim Walz.